student, today we will start carbohydrates. Okay, carbohydrates are also known as saccharides. As on your screen only you can see that different sources of carbohydrates. So we will discuss much more about carbohydrates. As you know, it belong to macro molecules. Okay, so about carbohydrate, these are among the most widely distributed compounds both in plants as well as in animals. Okay, so carbohydrate, they are defined as, what term we use for carbohydrate, that is polyhydroxy. Okay, polyhydroxy means where many OH are present. Okay, where many OH are present, that time we use term polyhydroxy. One is of aldolases. Aldolases means aldose group is present. Ketosases. Okay, ketoses means ketone group is present. So it is known as the carbohydrates. Okay, means we can define carbohydrate as polyhydroxy aldolases, in which saccharides where aldose group is present, such saccharides or sugars are known as aldose sugar, or where ketone group is present, that time it known as the polyhydroxy ketoses. Okay, so you know aldose and ketose group very well, because in chemistry also you have read about a CHO and COO group. So about them we will not discuss much more, but simply we use aldose sugar and ketose sugar terms. Clear? So aldose sugar, I think now it's clear which sugar where aldose group is present, or where ketone group is present, that time it's known as the ketose sugar. Okay, or saccharide. Why we use term saccharide? Because saccharide means sweet in taste. Clear? So they are sweet in taste, that's why we use saccharide term. They are basically having organic substances having carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, the three main components are present here, where oxygen and hydrogen occur in ratio of the carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. They always be in ratio of 1:2:1. Okay, so another general formula what we use for carbohydrate is of CnH2nOn. Like if carbon is 6, H12O6, this is the chemical formula of glucose. Okay, so what is the general formula of carbohydrate? CnH2nOn. Clear? On the basis of products of hydrolysis, carbohydrates are divided into three major groups. What are the three major groups? The three major groups are monosaccharides, oligosaccharides or polysaccharides. Okay, monosaccharide, such carbohydrate which on further hydrolysis give compound other than carbohydrate, means they are composed of single saccharide, mean only one group is present in it. Are you getting my point? Means if you hydrolyze it, it will not break into saccharide, it will break into another compounds. Okay, oligosaccharide means when few saccharide combine together, few in number. Such carbohydrate which further hydrolysis yield 3 to 9 monosaccharide. Are you getting? Monosaccharide are the simplest one carbohydrate which are formed from a single carbohydrate group. Okay, and an oligosaccharide, 3 to 9 monosaccharide units are present. If you hydrolyze it, that time you get monosaccharides. Polysaccharide means where many saccharides are present. Clear? Such carbohydrates in hydrolysis produce many monosaccharides. Clear? Monosaccharide which is made up of single unit, you can understand. If more than 2, 3, like 9 carbohydrates are combined, it form oligosaccharide. When more than 9s are present in chain, that time it forms polysaccharide. Okay, so simplest one saccharide is monosaccharide, and today we will discuss about monosaccharides. Okay, one diagram I want to show you. This is the simple structure of glucose, and glucose belong to monosaccharides. Clear? So on the basis of, one more thing I want to tell you, on the basis of carbon number, the group has got the name. Are you getting my point? If 3 carbons are present, that time it is known as the trioses. If 4 carbons are present, that time it known as the tetraoses. If 5 carbons are present, that time known as the pentoses. If 6 carbon are present, that time it known as the hexoses. If 7 are present, that time it's known as the heptoses. Okay, suppose if you write the formula of third carbon, that 3 carbons, that time what you will write? C3H6O3. It is known as the triose. An example of triose is glyceraldehyde. You can note down the trioses. An example of trioses are glyceraldehyde or dihydroxyacetone. What is the example of tetraoses? Tetraoses C4H8O4. Okay, on the basis of general formula I am writing. Example of tetraoses, erythrose and threose. And like this example of pentoses, many important examples of pentoses are there, right? If I am writing example of pentoses, that time the example of pentoses are ribose sugar. Ribose sugar is present in RNA. Deoxyribose sugar is also found in DNA. And D-arabinose, it is also found in glycoside of tuberculosis TB bacteria. Okay, tuberculosis bacilli. So D-arabinose sugar is found in tuberculosis bacilli. So they are the few example of pentoses. Example of hexoses already discussed with you. Example is, it's written on your screen only: glucose, fructose, galactose. They are the example of 6 carbon. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons are there. Okay, so that time is known as the hexoses. Okay, example of heptoses, it is also very important, children. Example of heptoses means C7H14O7. An example of is pseudoheptuloses. Pseudoheptuloses. Okay, they are intermediate in Calvin cycle. In when you will read plant physiology, that time you will know that what is the importance of Calvin cycle. Okay, so on the basis of this, these are the examples of monosaccharides. Okay, another thing about monosaccharide, on the basis of reaction with different substances, monosaccharides are also just categorized into different category. Okay, means deoxy sugar. What is the function of deoxy sugar? Where is found? It is a main constituent of DNA. Deoxy sugar present in DNA. Second is a amino sugar. Monosaccharides which are present in amino group, like chitin, one kind of protein, but in this also saccharides are present. Okay, so monosaccharide with amino group is known as the example is chitin. Monosaccharide with sugar acid, some sugar acids are also present. Sugar acids like ascorbic acid, like glucuronic acid. So sugar with alcohol, if sugar with alcohol, like glycerol. Okay, so another group is sulfo sugar. Example of sulfo sugar is sulfoquinose sulfoquinose, sulfoquinose present in sulfolipids. So they are the other category of monosaccharides, by which we can understand that when monosaccharides combine with other substance, that time how it works, means on the basis of reaction. Clear? So one more interesting thing I want to tell you about monosaccharides. They are the simplest sugar which cannot hydrolyzed further. Okay, as I told you, and it is having ketone group or aldehyde group also. Clear? On the basis of presence of aldehyde and ketone group, they may be aldolases. अगर aldehyde group है, that time it's known as the aldolases, और अगर ketone group है, that time it is known as the ketoses. Okay, so one more interesting thing I want to tell you about the bond. Which bond is present in glucose or in sugars? In carbohydrates, very specific bond is present. It is known as the glycosidic bond. You have to learn the name. Glycosidic bond is present in carbohydrates. Peptide bond is present in between of amino acids. Okay, phosphodiester bond is present in DNA. Okay, hydrogen bond is present between of two nitrogenous bases. Clear? These are the few bonds. You have to remember them, you have to learn them. So glycosidic bond is found in, especially in saccharides or carbohydrates. Now we have to understand it, how it forms. As in beginning of the class only I have told you, glucose is present in ring form also, and it is formed in straight line form also. Okay, means open chain form also. You can see here it is a open chain form of glucose. So here you can count that how many carbons are there. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 carbons are there. Okay, in topmost carbon you can see here that O, double bond O, this is the particular structure of it. Okay, and again I am just trying to tell you about this diagram. C1, carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, carbon 5 and carbon 6. This is the general structure of glucose. It is having double bond O. Okay, and here OH, and OH group you can see in carbon third carbon only. The OH group is not in a similar site, it is originated in a different site. Okay, so here you can see hydrogen. I am telling you how bond has formed in this. Okay, so this is the structure of a glucose, open structure, open chain of glucose. Okay, in this what happened, fifth carbon OH group, carbon fifth OH group react with this hydrogen. Okay, that time H2O is removed from it, H2 is lost in from this. So afterwards only, if you remember this structure, afterwards only the ring form will form. How it will be? This is O, first carbon. Okay, I can make it a carbon in this way. Second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, or here carbon is in form of CHO and H2O group here. Okay, and rest of here OH, here OH. Okay, here OH, and in this also OH is present. H, 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 H. Okay, so here you can see that this C6 carbon is present in, how many carbons are present in ring? You can count it, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so it is known as the shape is looks like hexagon, but how many carbons are present in ring form? 5 carbons. So bond between carbon first and carbon 5, this is known as the glycosidic bond. Means when water molecule remove, it is about, मैंने तो एक में ही बताया है ग्लूकोज में. ओके, दैट टाइम दिस ग्लाइकोसिडिक बॉन्ड इज नोन एज द हेमी एसिटिल बॉन्ड. अगर एक के अंदर ही बनता है, दैट टाइम इज नोन एज द हेमी एसिटिल. Okay, if you just observe, glycosidic bond is present in between of two sugar molecules. एक कार्बोहाइड्रेट और दूसरे कार्बोहाइड्रेट जब आपस में कंबाइन होते हैं, दैट टाइम द बॉन्ड इज नोन एज द ग्लाइकोसिडिक बॉन्ड. और दो शुगर के बीच में से वाटर मॉलिक्यूल रिमूव होता है, दैट टाइम इट इज नोन एज ग्लाइकोसिडिक बॉन्ड. जनरली वी यूज ग्लाइकोसिडिक बॉन्ड, बट if it asks that in a single, in monosaccharide, like in glucose molecule, which bond is present, that time the answer is hemiacetal bond. Okay, glucose का open form is known as open chain form, but ring form glucose का is known as the pyranose ring form. ये क्या ring का नाम क्या है? Pyranose. Okay, I hope monosaccharide is completed. So if you have any question regarding monosaccharide, then send me on Monday in our live class. We will discuss about oligosaccharide and polysaccharide. Thank you, children.